That's very loud. Exceptionally loud. All right, so here's the deal, chat. If you are just joining now, we're in the second day of court in the second trial in Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. A lot of people told me to stop after the trilogy, and I'm going to be honest with you, I love Apollo. He's my boy. He's my boy. And more importantly, we already know the outcome of this case. I didn't look it up or anything. I've simply divined it because I'm a genius. That stupid wife of his, Alita Tiala, absolutely killed the guy. We have the evidence to put her away. I just do not know why she did it or how, but we'll figure that out in court. All right, that's what it's for. What time did you wake up? 3. I slept for 2 hours. It was all right. Joe Biden, thank you for the 500 bits. Is my favorite streamer playing a law game now? I didn't know you play these. Time to sit back and learn a thing or two. At least you have me, and Mr. Hat is also here. I do not think we need Mr. Hat to attend. Oh, hey. Hi. Joe Biden, thank you for the 5 gifties. If you didn't get one, dodge it in chat. Just as simple as that, folks. It's simply as simple as that. Who the fuck is the witness? It's gonna be Alita Tiala. What the fuck? Come on. Oh, hold up. I gotta move this a little bit. Let's get on my nerves. There we go. It's barely morning and you're already trying to get me laid, Trucy. Do you know who the prosecution's witness is? Alita Tiala, your client's fiance. I told you. She's gonna be a witness? That seems odd. Why would she testify against her fiance? Yeah, I don't understand. I think actually what's gonna happen is she's gonna testify and she's gonna be like, it's his wishes that he goes to prison and builds street cred, so I'm gonna testify against him. That's how she's gonna justify it. But in reality, she wants him in prison and dead so she can get all his money. Court is now in session for the trial of WOCKY Slush. Have I already made this joke? Several times, you say? Okay. What the fuck? It's just a little too small here. There we go. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, Sorry? Gray Lane. Thank you for the 100 gifted subs. Holy shit. If you didn't get one, dodge it in chat. Oh my fucking god. I really appreciate. Hi. First time chat from viewer. Hi. Hi. Hello. I hope that wasn't a typo. Woo. Well, this is going to be a very fun day in court. Oh, whoa. Listen, folks, dodged is a follower emote. Wow. Shit. All right. Well, that means we have also achieved our monthly sub goal. Okay. Let's go. Ooh. Prosecution is warmed up, and it's a sold-out house. Gray Lane, thank you for the sub. Gifts 100 subs, says hi, leaves. It's 100%. That's the ideal chat experience. Soviet Wombat, thank you for the sub. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you, chat. I've seen you all. Would you all want to stick around with the rest of you? Wow. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Prosecution is warmed up and it's a sold-out house. Very well. To recap, while yesterday's witness seemed more guilty than any other party, you can't really put them in prison for that. Guilty of panty snatching. Oh, good. We get to bring this up again. We did find out one thing for certain. There were 3 people in the park at the time of the murder. The witness, the victim, and the defendant. Okay? Correct, Herr Judge. And today, I'd like to do something a little new. What the fuck is going on? Graylin, thank you for the 200... the 25,000 bits? Jesus. Oh, whoops, XD. Fuck. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm done. Dyer's tax evasion. If you're the IRS person after Dyer, thank you so much. And if you need me to lend critical support to the next CIA endeavor, I'm in. You know what? That's it. That's all it takes. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Ugh. Today I'd like to do something a little new age. Here we go. I'd like to look at this horrible crime from the outside. The outside. The acquisition of the murder weapon, the preparation for the act. Our poor defendant told all, you see, to his betrothed. Son of a bitch. His betrothed? Thank you, Judge. His fiancée, Air Judge. Oh, very well. You may show the lucky lady to the stand. Your name and occupation, Fraulein. Alita Tiala. My occupation is future wife. Damn, I mean, at least she's real about it. Traditional values. I respect that. My occupation is deadbeat. Bend 1974. Thank you for the 500. Appreciate it. Too many brides these days. Can't even weave baskets blindfolded. Underwater basket weaving. Let's go. Yet you're here today as a witness for the prosecution? To be honest, I didn't want to testify at first, but I couldn't hide the truth. Huh. Fraulein, is it true that on the day of the crime, the defendant, WOCKY Kataki, confessed his plans? His plans for murder? Shit. Well, this is literally hearsay, right? Like, I feel like this is 100% hearsay. He told me he was going to murder someone. Oh, cool. Alita has my dream job. Same. I always wanted to be a trophy husband, but I couldn't get the trophy part down. It was the day that the family health checkup results came back. Let's get pumping iron. We're gonna go back into trophy husband life. When WOCKY found out that Dr. Maractus had lied, he flew into a rage. I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols. Remember, guns are not legal in Japanifornia. And you already know what happened that night. Wow, that is definitely not an admission of him killing them. I just don't see how anybody but WOCKY could have done it. Hearsay has an exception for self-incrimination? What the fuck? Damn, I should have stayed in law school. Wait, why does it? That seems crazy. Anyone could go up and be like, he told me he loved crime. Okay. Illegal firearms, that's how they get you. That's how they got every member of ASAP. And the bullet that took the victim's life, was it fired from the pistol the defendant procured? Yes, this has been proven. Okay. How could you prove something like that? Oh, you're literally just letting them post the... You asked that so the chat would spam. You literally asked that so the chat would spam. God fucking damn it. It was the day of the murder. I should have stopped him. I just didn't think he would actually do it. Very well. Yep, there we go. Someone posted it, and now the chat is unusable. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Let's go. All right, let's watch her body, too. I'm not weird. I'm just trying to perceive. That was the day of the murder, correct? Yes. Everyone in the family received their checkup results that day. She's not in the family. When Wocky looked at his face went so pale. Yeah, he just found out he had a bullet in his chest. Why was she there at the time? When Wocky found out that Dr. Maractus had lied, he flew into a rage. That must have been, frightening? He ripped his report to shreds. Oh, never mind. I was about to show her that. Wocky's at an age where he's hard to control when he loses his temper. That age is called being a man. Of course, that little bit of instability is so cute. That's what I'm trying to tell my wife. When I freak out because my opponent has a hand trap, it's actually cute and not cringe that I am so invested in a game for 10-year-olds. I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols. So you could just take them? No, you have to... Huh. Okay, so he just gets unfettered access because he is a fucking next in line. I hear he got amazing presents for his birthdays. Last year was a switchblade made out of chewing gum and a chocolate gravestone. What? Okay, he had a pistol. No, I don't. Please elucidate me. Is this Rebby on the stand? Rebby may be holeless, but I like to think that she wouldn't settle for Wocky. I tried to stop him, I really did, but Wocky wouldn't listen. Our defendant was nothing if not determined, it seems. The last thing you should do is blame yourself, miss. I just don't see how anyone but Wocky could have done it. That is not sufficient. Objection what? I love that he hits the wall. Herr Forehead, you will refrain from badgering the Fraulein. It was Wocky who took the pistol from his home. We know that for a fact. So how could anyone else have used the pistol? If it got stolen from him... Yeah, I feel like someone else could have. Who the person with access to the pistol was. So, it was actually Winfred Kataki, right? I mean, he's the guy. Let me do some save scumming. Let's try Winfred. Unexpected ploy. Apollo, that can't be right. Why would they want to frame their only son? What? But they did have it. God damn it. Fine, fine. Okay, so let's see. Who else could have had the gun? Probably not Pal Maractus. Oh. Alita? Why would Alita have the gun? Because she was with him? Why? How could Paul Maractus have gotten the gun? I want to say it's him, but I don't know how he could have gotten it. I'm going to say her. You were there with him the whole time. You knew what he was planning. But why would she want to frame her only fiance? See, that's the thing. When I say the mob boss killed the guy, they go, whoa, they wouldn't do that. When I say the sweet little girl wants to frame her fiance, they say, oh yeah, that makes sense. Let me get this straight. You intend to tell us this lady stole the pistol from her fiancé and killed a man in cold blood on his behalf? Yes. I've heard of people doing strange things for love, but this, it does seem a bit unfathomable, to be sure. I'm all for romance and for supporting your partner in life, to be sure. But I think I would hesitate at murder. Hope you do more than hesitate. All right. But what if a different connection could be proven? A connection between the witness and the victim. You might find that she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiancé. Indeed. All right. We're just throwing out our trump card 10 minutes into day 2? Jesus Christ. Let's go. This is the one, right? No, it's not this one. There we go. That's the one. That looks like a medical chart. Indeed, it was found inside a safe at the Maractus Clinic. We do a little snooping. We do a little crime. I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart. What? Miss Tiala? Why is your name on this chart? Oh, she's sweating. Well, we're waiting. I'm not sure what you mean by meaning, Mr. Justice. Oh. She's got a different one. Our warm little fiance just froze over. I was on staff at that clinic until half a year ago. It was boring, so I quit. That's all. Is there a problem with that? Miss Tiala! You testified that you had no connection to the victim. And I don't. Now. I quit half a year ago, didn't I? So there's no connection. Let me guess. You're the kind of guy who can't rest until he knows every last detail of his girlfriend's past. Geez, she just immediately became the biggest bitch in the 7 seas. Am I right? No, you're wrong. I'm gay as shit. Objection! She's asking me. She's one tough nut. She probably feels right at home with the Katakis. You left your job at the Maractus Clinic, true, but you remained connected somehow. Very well, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that proves the witness is still connected to the Maractus Clinic. The sandals? These sandals were found in the Maractus Clinic lobby. They're yours. Well, who knows? I'm sure there are lots of people with those sandals. So sorry, Fraulein, but your act isn't working. Your moment of hesitation just now cost you. What's with you? I thought you were on my side. Perhaps you are unaware that toes leave toe prints. A simple analysis of these sandals will reveal all. Well, now we see your true colors. I was wrong to cooperate with you from the beginning. I just wanted you to help get WOCKY back on the straight and narrow. Great. Now we have to... Me and Clavier Gavin are going to team up against her immediately. Your sandals were found in the entrance to the clinic, which means you went there on the day of the murder. It's literally the second case, and we're already like, yeah, the prosecutor's our friend. Well, there's little point in denying it. Very well, the witness will tell us about this visit. Let's go. Why did you go to the Maractus Clinic? I did go to the clinic that day, my first time in half a year since I quit in January. I went to warn him. After all, I knew WOCKY had the pistol. The doctor always was a timid man, too timid to admit his own mistake. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. I wanted to tell him to be careful as an old friend. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good one. Listen, I don't know if you can call this a mistake. How the fuck are you supposed to operate there? These sandals left in the lobby, of course. We can assume she wore these sandals to the clinic, yeah? Why are they there? I would have worn them home. But she wanted her little toesies out. So why were the sandals left behind? There's probably a good explanation for this, right, Miss Tiala? Okay, so now he is literally cheating. This is cheating. Fuck you. Your Honor, I could fix the prosecution. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin. Oh, it is nothing. There is, after all, no other possible explanation. Yeah, forehead? Yeah, that's right. There's no other possible explanation. Now let's, I'm just gonna go directly there. This chat is degenerate and I don't like it. Immediately followed by, toe points are like the finger points of a foot. Thank you. Same chatter. Same chatter. I don't even need to press. I know exactly what's going on. What? That statement didn't get added to her testimony? Fuck. Alright, okay, I guess we're pressing. Around what time did you go to the clinic? I don't remember exactly, but it was after 9:30, I think. And that was the first time you had contacted Dr. Maractus in half a year? Of course! I went to warn him. Is there something that disproves this? I don't think so. This is the weirdest piece of evidence for me, is the bullet. Did you want Dr. Maractus to run away? After I failed to stop WOCKY, I thought that was the only other way to avoid the problem. Couldn't you have called? Why go in person? I called several times that evening, but no one was in. I thought if I warned him, he would run away for sure. I don't know if I'd call him timid. Right. This is all so convenient for her. No dark secrets, eh? What? Look at me however you want, Mr. Justice. You won't find a thing. Okay, so this is the one we have to present on here. Alright, let's try the feetsies. Music did not stop. Fart. Number Hunter 62, thank you for the 7. But then you'd be betraying WOCKY, wouldn't you? No, I did it for him. For us! She went to warn him so that her fiancé would not have to commit a crime. Yeah? I didn't want them to take my WOCKY away. I have no idea why she went, though. Okay, let's see. It's this statement for sure. Why would she have gone? For the lamp! She would have gone for the documents. Am I showing those again? Just save the state, baby. Objection! Okay, I guess we're just presenting the documents twice. Why would this one chart be in the safe? Miss Tiala, you know why it was, don't you? Mind filling me in? Dr. Maractus didn't have the leisure of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away. Bad Herr Doctor. Well, I mean, he's dead, so what are you going to do about it? And this is where you come in, Ms. Tiala. The nurse who filed this chart was you, which means you knew about WOCKY's failed operation. You were in the same position as Maractus. Makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it? This doesn't seem like a consistent line of... Why are we doing this? You're bold for a novice, I'll give you that. Mr. Justice, you must know I was only a nurse. The doctor is responsible for the chart's contents. Chart business seems to be quite important. Please amend your testimony accordingly. Too bad, little attorney. Woo! Let's fucking go. Yeah, I love this song. Her habit is this? She does this? Alright, let's go. There's a weak point somewhere in her testimony, but we don't know what her nervous habit is. What do? We perceive it, baby. I hope that this is a thing that Apollo has, and it's not a bracelet thing. All right, let's try it out. Why Oh, she's fucking with her finger. No, it's not moving. I saw it! I saw it! Oh my god, she's fucking with her finger. Gotcha! It's so cool. Oh, you know why you would go now, don't you? Half a year? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, don't you? That's the key word. The chart wasn't a part of your past. It's a clear and present threat. If that were the case, I would have had 6 months to do something about it. Indeed. Which means something happened quite recently. Something to make that chart a problem for you now. Okay, here we go. Miss Tiala, there's no use trying to hide it. The chart became a threat to you now because of this. He's gonna die. A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. The Katakis are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup this month was their first ever. What did you think when you heard about this? Huh? Oh, nothing. Why should I think anything? Oh, I would think you were beside yourself because you were afraid. You knew what WOCKY's chest x-ray would reveal. A full half year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free when the chart came back to haunt you. Oh, fuck. Let's go. Oh. All right, we're back in reality. That's all, Your Honor. What just happened? Did the witness admit to lying? I sensed it. There was a great aura emanating from her forehead.
That was wrong.
Very cool. JD Montana Gaming, thank you for the sub. Oh, so the lady was lying, it seems. That's correct. I recommend the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Yeah, I'll play it. She said she had no connection to the Maractus Clinic, but her connection was deep indeed, a bit too deep. If the Katakis got a hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tiala? You guessed it. I did it! That was so easy! Wait. Oh, wait, what? It's true, that chart was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all. I told him about WOCKY and went home. Did you? Son of a bitch, come on. She hid the truth from us, that's clear. But it is not clear that this truth has anything to do with the case at hand. Oh my fucking god. Nothing happened at all. I warned him and he left. Jesus. I mean, now we can do the slippers, right? Or we could do, you know what actually would be funnier is the bullet. You say nothing happened in the doc. I'm on today. Holy shit. Take a look at this. What's that? It's a fucking bullet. It's a bullet, dumbass. This bullet was found in the Maractus Clinic office. Something did happen in that office, Miss Tiala. Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic. Did they investigate the interior of the safe, you dumb fucking idiot? Inside the safe? But there's a problem. How can you say that bullet was fired on that day? I guess I can't. Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us? Let's go. The pistol was taken from the Kitaki mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet match the murder weapon, that proves a firearm was discharged in that office the day of the murder. Alright, get the fucking thing. "30 minutes later." We all just chill for 30 minutes. The rifling marks on both bullets are identical. Let's go, baby. Well, it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon. Perhaps the defense would like to state their position. The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day. At the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contains the top-secret chart. Do you think someone was threatening Dr. Maractus in order to open the safe? Absolutely. It was this fucker. Order, order. Mr. Justice, where are you going with this? Are you accusing the witness? Absolutely. Alita Tiala knew about WOCKY Kitaki's botched operation. She got engaged to him without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remained in his chest, his days were numbered. What if she married him, then the bullet reached its destination, he dies, and she becomes the head of the Kitaki family? That reminds me. Apparently, the Kitakis have been asserting themselves in lawful business practices. They're making a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will. Nefarious! So she planned to marry him to get her hands on this fortune. Objection? From her? Whoa! You keep talking trash about my Alita, and I'll sue you, lawyer man. You are my client. Yeah, you said you'd abuse my Alita. I think you mean accuse. Same difference. Well, you can't have her. She's mine. It was me. I shot the doctor. Me. He left me to die, so I left him to die too. WOCKY, shut the fuck up, please. He. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've laughed so hard. WOCKY. Wake up and smell reality. Alita? The signature on the chart? The engagement? I mean, come on! It's so obvious! Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself. She really is his little sus imposter. Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fraulein. Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway. So the family fortune is what you're after. That's right. I wanted the money. Wow, this is a very stupid idea. She's like, yeah. I wanted the money, and I married him under the pretense that I would get the money when he died. But I didn't kill anyone. That's what she's going to say. She is going to be murdered. You understand that this is the most powerful man in the world, right? Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh, well. By the way, can I ask you a question? Yeah, sure. I believe you said you were going to abuse me. Accuse you. Of what crime, might I ask? Huh? Oh, I'm a bad girl. Sure, I got close to the brat because I wanted his money. But he's the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe after I'd already left the clinic. I would never do a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat. You had the most to lose if the chart was found. Sure, but I didn't have a pistol. Now did I? Well, you could have taken Wocky's. You think he'd have mentioned that, no? All I've heard him say is it was me. I shot him. Well, get Wocky back on the fucking stand. Sorry to intrude in this lovely conversation. But the two of you are forgetting one critical point. Certainly the Fraulein wanted that chart. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe, but then... wouldn't she have taken the chart? Shit. That's a good point. Miss Tiela, yes? It is clear to this court that you are not a very good fiancé. I'm flattered. Perhaps it's time you told us the truth. Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day. The Magic Sushi, Ace Attorney 1 is going to start going up this weekend. It's all done. 2 is being done by Vlad over the course of the next couple weeks. 3 should be going up in one whole part shortly. We found them all, yeah. They have all been discovered. In fact, not only has 3 been found, but Carkalicious has been removed from Ace Attorney 3. Oh, we couldn't keep it in. It's DMCA, you dumb fuck. Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it. So I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole the pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not. You went back later? The chart was dangerous, you understand. I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went that day. But you couldn't get the chart then, could you? And later that night, Dr. Maractus was shot. Fuck. What are we supposed to do with this? This is rough. So you were the bungler. You were the O-bungler. Wow. That didn't do what I want. That was you two? If only I had one more minute. Then I could have opened that safe and gotten the chart. That's literally a crime. Is this a trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They are gangsters, you know. Oh, man. We've seen this before. Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it. So I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole the pistol. We don't. That was part of it. Man, this is rough. Yeah, nothing in this testimony. Time to get old school. Alright, let's go. Why that day? That brat was uncontrollable. He was ready to kill, and that would bring in the police, and that chart would become evidence, and I'd be hung out to dry. Aw, man, come on. Hasn't Gumshoe suffered enough? Later. When I heard what happened, I was too scared to do anything that day. So I waited until the day after, the 16th. A Of course, you and that meddling kid had to get in my way. Why did he keep the chart around? It was dangerous for him. He could have burned it. Because he's a coward. The chart was his insurance. My signature on that chart made sure I couldn't betray him. Sounds like he was smart. Can we just get WOCKY back on the stand? How does she know where he was shot? Dover, thank you for the sub. No, we fucked up with this yesterday. He was shot over there. Yes. A glass of milk for breakfast. Dovara, thank you for the 100. Monkey. Okay. If the witness, Panties Guy, was standing to the north, then where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim? If the witness was standing there, how could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple? I merely laid out the fact for us. It is up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us. If you can. Well, the only place the killer could have been sitting was inside the fucking noodle stand. That's the only place that makes sense. Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from? Oh. It's time to raise the roof. And the stakes. Penalties are such a frightening thing, don't you think? But what if they were a bit more terrifying? Oh, no. Her forehead wishes to take us in a new direction. Then he must be ready for the challenges ahead. This is how he got Phoenix. He even does the thing. Challenge accepted. All right. If we believe that, and you know where he stood, there's only one place that would shoot him in the right temple, and it's inside the fucking noodle stand. I'm not even saving. Oh, 3DS is on fire! Okay, there's the gun. He shouted just as he told us in his testimony. He turns. Boom. Shot was fired. Victim hit in the right temple. The only place that can happen is in the noodle stand. Let's just see if there's a little opening. There is! Ooh! So you're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand? She's a literal venting imposter. Let's think about this a bit more. The killer was inside the noodle stand, which would mean the victim, Dr. Maractus, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer in the cart behind him. There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place? What if she pulled the gun on him and she was like, take the noodle stand and drive, bitch? Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand. We have not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof. Show us evidence that proves someone was in the stand. Well, I've got it, you motherfucker! You stupid idiot! You think I don't have proof that someone was in the stand? You dumb ass! I have a bowl! A bowl we found in the fucking thing. Where's the bowl from the actual clinic? What the fuck? There was definitely a shitload of bowls in the clinic, right? What? How do I prove that? Wait, where's the picture? Okay, let's just do the one bowl. Okay, maybe not. Okay, but we know someone was in the noodle stand because we found 47 fucking bowls in the Maractus clinic. I just don't know how we explain that. Can we examine this? Oh. Definitely not Lil Plum's Bloomers. Definitely not the WOCKY Slush pistol. Do the slippers prove it? I guess they could. In conjunction with other evidence. They're covered in paint. These slippers are found in a trash can near the crime scene. Oh, he's just saying that. Okay, well, boom. And a single slipper print was found at the scene. Right next to the noodle stand. Oh, and Miss Tiala, your toe print was found in the left slipper. In other words, this is proof you were inside the noodle stand. I still, like, I'm with him, but I still don't know why any of this is happening. Woo! Objection! Yet there was only one slipper mark found at the scene. Can this be called a footprint in good faith? Shockingly, yes. A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave a trace on a cobblestone path. Yet you still cannot say this is a footprint, yeah? Why not? You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand and simply fell to the ground? No. One more thing. A noodle stand is typically cluttered with pools of noodle-making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there. Could someone have hidden in that stand? Oh, yes, they could have. Kybercorp intern, thank you for the sub. I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room in the stand, some things would have to be taken out. Right, the big fucking bowls of noodles. Do you have proof that someone could have hidden in the stand? Now we show the noodle. This is a noodle bowl from the stolen Eldoon's Noodles noodle stand. And what about it? We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday in the lobby of the Maractus Clinic. A large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic? God, this song is so good. Mr. Eldoon was very clear about those bowls. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there, too. Yet the bowls were removed. That night, there was space inside the noodle stand. Space created at the Maractus Clinic, no less. Right around the time you were there, Tiala. Stop! Oh, she's got another scheme. I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. Not fantasies. They're worse lies than that spoiled brat's pickup lines. Hey. Fuck off. I would like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent. Show me an innocent, I'll show you a fairy tale. Jesus Christ. In any case, the defense has somehow made its point. The witness had both a motive and an opportunity to kill Dr. Maractus. More fairy tales. This whole trial is a fairy tale. Then please pull us back down to reality. I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself. Here we go. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling the stand that night? I have no idea. And what was Alita Tiala doing inside it? Similarly, no clue. Thankfully, she has an explanation. That night, I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kataki family's hands. But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me. Oh, yeah, so I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. That's a terrible testimony. Oh, it's going to be a perceive one. She's got her hand on the finger right now. That night, I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kataki family's hands. But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. Alright, so it's this one. Alright, let's check it out. We shouldn't have told her we got it. That night, I went to ask... Man. Dr. Maractus for the chart. That's true. She's figured it out. She knows that we know. Interesting. Alright. We're gonna keep schmoving. So you did go to steal that chart. Were you listening? I said I asked him for it. I wanted the chart. Certainly would have put a damper on your wedding plans, I'd say. Not only that, if the Katakis had gotten that chart, I'd probably be with Dr. Maractus now, pulling that great noodle stand in the sky. Please stop, Trucy. Dr. Maractus didn't understand. He didn't understand. He wouldn't listen to a word I was saying. The moment he saw me, he started to tremble. I thought, what a sad excuse for a man. He was practically delusional. They sent you? He thought the Katakis had sent me to get the chart. I'd known about that chart, they would have gone in there with guns blazing. But I couldn't convince the trembling doctor otherwise. So I gave up and went home.
Hold it!
Fuck. It's reacting. Okay. That last one looks good. Let's try it. This is a lie. Gotcha! Holy shit.
Gotcha!
All I did was talk and lie. What? Show me proof. I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence and they give it all away. The proof is you, Miss Tiala. All I did was talk to him, you claim. You can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words. My twitch? What are you talking about? You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf. Okay. I told you the truth. It seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? Huh. Let's see, what's... I've got proof that shows what happens? No, I don't. Don't sign me up for this shit. Oh, is it the lamp? Holy shit, let's go. You're touching your scarf again. There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord. Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state. Well, spit it out. This talking in circles nonsense is killing me. The answer is very simple. Miss Alita Tiala, please remove your scarf. Ooh, is she gonna do it? Whew. This perceiving thing is broken as fuck.
Objection! Objection!
No, we already determined that the park was not the crime scene. I won't do it. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove my clothing. Miss Tiala, come on. I'm afraid you have forgotten what's already been proven. You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf. No. All right, let's see what we got. I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Mrs. Alita Tiala? Ooh! It's a strangle cord. You need to get that chart back no matter what it took, even if you have to steal your fiance's pistol to do it. It looks like the very opposite happened. Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was the witness. Specifically, you tried to threaten Dr. Maractus and he attacked you. That's what happened. Will someone please tell me what happened? I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Maractus. That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you. Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient. We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me. So you can save your own skin? I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. And if they see that chart, you're finished. Leaving me holding the short straw. But if I'm going down, I'll want some company. You! And what happened next? He jumped at me and knocked me to the floor. Then he took that cord. Oh, Jesus! Pal Maractus was serious. Deadly serious. He tried to strangle me. I must have blacked out. Shit. This does not explain everything. So you were the victim. And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick. Eh. Eh. Fuck. Yeah, this was not helpful. I love his little nose. Well, one thing is clear. We now know what really happened at the Maractus Clinic. And it would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself. I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking of it. It's hard to breathe. I've told you every... Fuck. Shit, come on, what? We still have questions about who was in the fucking noodle stand. Oh my god. Is that it? We know everything we need to know about Ms. Tiala? Absolutely not!
Objection!
Not so fast. This party's just getting started. Now we rock! Oh my god! Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way? Pal Maractus choked Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next? Good point. She was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while. Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand? What if she didn't climb in? He put her in there. She woke up because the fucking panty snatcher screamed. Miss Alita Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet. You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You two prosecutor, Gavin. Me? Fraulein, I only wish to know the truth. Well, let's go back over what we've learned up till now. On the day of the murder, WOCKY saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullets still inside him. So he took a pistol from the family stash with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine. In order to get rid of the chart with her signature. But then, something happened. Tech Knight 103, thank you for the 3. Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold. But what about Dr. Maractus? Does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala. Perhaps he thought to death. What did he do after his crime? I was just knocked out, not dead. From the state of his clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, here, Forehead, care to guess? I mean, I've got a pretty good one. Do I have evidence to show what he did next? Sheesh. I mean, I don't think I do. He emptied out the noodle stand. Yeah, well, yeah. Bowls that belonged to a certain noodle stand, which means the stand was at the clinic. Why? Because Dr. Maractus stole it and brought it here. Killing me disturbed him that much that he randomly stole a noodle stand? Hardly. It wasn't random. He removed all the bowls to put your body in it. Dr. Maractus replaced the bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala. Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he'd killed you. His next move would be to dispose of the body. That's crazy talk. You're all crazy. Are we? I feel like this is the best explanation yet. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant, WOCKY. I question your logic. The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with? That's right, he had no reason to go there. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand. Hardly. No, you're barking up the wrong tree. Why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination. The defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Maracus was heading with the stand. Oh, Jesus Christ. The Kitakis! Or... Oh, Jesus Christ. Where the fuck was it? So I've got a couple of ideas. If he just leaves the stand in the park, then he can blame Eldoon for it. Or the Kitakis. Oh, never mind. There's a river there. never mind. He didn't have many other options, Fraulein. I believe this clears up all the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiala. And then, the denouement. Wesley Stickler, of panty-snatching fame, walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts. In that instance, there's two guns. You wake up. So, I shot him. You were the only one who could have stolen WOCKY's pistol. It had to be you. But WOCKY has a pistol in this diagram. That's the last thing we haven't cleaned up. Nice work. You mean I'm right? I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story to get that spoiled brat off the hook. Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows where I speak of. Must I always be the one to point out Herr Forehead's errors? I believe that Fraulein speaks of Herr Doctor's car. Oh, fuck, he was driving the car. Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car. And so we find our victim without probable cause to steal that stand and our defense without a case. I bet the car was broken. Too bad you're quite wrong. Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy. Right. Shit. Why didn't he use his car? I mean, the answer is people would know who is in the car. Oh my god. Just a beautiful song. Why didn't Dr. Maracus use his car to carry the body? I don't fucking know. Who knows? No. Chords of Steel, baby. Let's go. I'm checking everything, baby. I still have no idea where this comes from. It's not someone else stole the stamp. That can't be it. The card. Gotta be the car didn't run. But why didn't the car run? Why wouldn't the car have run? What if he carried the body in the car? Then hit Mr. Right. Oh, fuck, the chronology. He did use the car. Well, if the car wasn't broken, I admire your adaptability in the face of impossible odds. Yet this does not explain why he was pulling that stand. Oh, but it does. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I have an idea. It's all coming together. That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car because it hit Phoenix. Put one and one together, and the explanation is simple. Son of a bitch. Why would the car not run that night? The mirror came off? There were panties in the tailpipe. There's no way that's it. There's just no shot. Oh my god, that was it. Shut the fuck up. Another crime was committed the night of the murder, the theft of these panties, the latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid in the Maractus Clinic garage. The snatcher hid the panties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them. They were found in the car's exhaust pipe. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin. And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? Ooh, I'd like to give this hog the ghost. The ghost is my cum, and his hog is his penis. My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. Oh, funny. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run. Gee, thanks for saying that. My, how interesting. While Ms. Tiala and the doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start. What? That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of. It's so cool. He's so cool. Oh well, Ms. Tiala. This wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think. So it does. I know what you did, he said, holding a knife. WOCKY? You lied to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man. Wait, let me explain. Fine, I'll give you your last request. You're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not me. Holy shit. He was gonna reveal. funny. This isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh, well, too bad. She's remarkably calm about this. In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running. God, if only he had his fucking cell phone. Which is when I made my escape. Which is when you left the slipper print. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in that paint, though. That was your mistake. No, my biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice. That's true, yeah. I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone would get WOCKY declared guilty, it was you. Well, guess what, dumb fuck? He's about to get off and you're going to prison forever. She's confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now. Get fucked. Gavin sure does seem calm for someone who just lost. Not everyone in the world is fucking Miles Edgeworth. He already knew. He figured out she was the killer a while ago. He literally just told me to check everything. He lost, but I didn't win either. WOCKY's still fucked, yeah. Something the matter here, forehead. Yeah, what's going on with you? So far, I have found nothing objectionable about Clavier Gavin. I really do. I don't hate him. But I don't find him particularly interesting either. All right, WOCKY Slush, you got off. I don't know how we're going to save your life, though. You're going to die. I imagine the big-ass Kataki will be like, we're going to fly him out to America. Yeah, we did somehow. WOCKY's off the hook, free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be, and he has you to thank. Hey, attorney man! You're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita, Holmes! Your dad is going to kill you. Oh, you better hurry up and do it, because you're about to die. You give me my Alita back! Enough, WOCKY! Oh, hey. Mr. Kataki. It's high time you open your eyes, WOCKY. Don't talk about what you don't understand, WOCKY. Why does... Show him the reason why Mr. Kataki needs so much money? I have no idea. Oh. There's no way, dog. Oh, I'll save here, yeah. Think about it, WOCKY. Your condition. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday. We need a lot of money right now. Clean money. She doesn't mean... You aren't really... I searched the globe, and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you, WOCKY. But it's an expensive procedure. Man! But you got plenty of money already! I won't use it. It was the gangster life that did this to you, WOCKY. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean. Oh. They were his eyebrows! Oh, that's so funny. Dad. Oh. No. No, it's as it should be. Mr. Kataki. I liked him more without the puppy dog eyes. I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words, but I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you. Me? Yes. Someday I'll bake you one of our latest, the Kentucky lime pie. He's opening a pie shop? So long. And he was gone. Yeah, let's head back. Trucy's so good. Holy shit. We have to go someplace first? Why? To claim our reward from Mr. Eldoon. Ah. Alright, I'll watch the fucking Mr. Hat show. Oh, it's special, alright. Please do not make me endure Mr. Hat. That was so good.